We have an exciting half hour today for you. We're going to show you some beautiful things to spruce up your home for spring and summer. And Derek, are you going to take me on a field trip?
I have one set for Terra Furniture in the City of Industry, and I think you'll like it.
Oh, good. And later on, Ginger, our decorator, will show you how to bring it all home, so stay with us. Derek, I'm throwing a garden party this summer, and I really don't even know where to start.
Well, Kathy, we've got some great ideas throughout the store. The ladies in the patio department have put together some great tabletops and some great party favors and hostess gifts. And what kind of party is it besides a garden party?
It's a birthday party.
Oh, great. We've got some great gift ideas, too.
Okay, good.
We're glad to show you.
Derek, this is very cheerful.
It is. It's a great table setting, and once again, it's an OWL set. This is the vintage collection, which if we remember from the factory tour that we took last year, this is where they do the cast aluminum on the chair to get the leaf pattern, and this is also a spring-based chair, which is really comfortable with a deep cushion. This is another birthday setting, and this is, I think, for your birthday. It's a spring chicken setting.
Perfect. And what is this?
That's a gift basket for the birthday girl, and it's got a combination of the spring chicken napkins and Kaspari paper goods, and also some lemony tumblers, and part of our beaded fruit collection, which is fantastic. There's a whole line of carrots and eggplants, tomatoes, and strawberries are really popular.
Beaded fruit?
It's, yeah, Tiffany glass fruit. It's little glass beads that are glued on and very, very durable. Kathy, as you know, later on in the show, we're going to be going on a field trip to Terra Manufacturing up in the City of Industry. And this is one of their sets. It's a Renaissance set shown in a black finish with antique taupe stripe, which is a beautiful set, wonderfully comfortable cushions. Another great table setting, which is more just a nice casual dinner setting. But what we want to really show you is the diversity in colors of all of the acrylic ware. This is all dishwasher safe acrylic, but in great fun colors. So you can mix this in with that spring chicken setting.
Yes.
If you want to do something, you've got, you know, kind of a seaside look with the blues, basic clear down the bottom, the nice yellow that would coordinate well with the setting that we have here.
Very nice.
A whole variety of it, and people really love the acrylic ware for the patio. You don't have to worry about breakage. Kathy, you know, the weather has been warming up, and I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get outside and start working in the garden.
Yes.
One thing that adds a great touch is a water feature. Whether you get a pond-type fountain or a wall fountain like up here, they all add just a nice, soothing feeling in the garden. You know, Gibson stocks a large supply of fountains in all ranges, all sizes, all price points. But one thing I do have to recommend is if you're thinking about a fountain and you're thinking about special ordering a fountain, now is the time to do it. Last year the season was huge, and this year they're gearing up for the same thing, and the manufacturers get a long lead time going.
Okay.
It'll take as long as 12 weeks to get a fountain special order.
Oh, really? Oh, then you definitely should start now.
Yeah. Now, some of the features that you can add to the fountain are light kits. As you can see, we've got a little bit of reflection of light here, and if I reach down in here, you can see that you can aim it wherever you want.
Okay.
This one's anchored down in here, and there's also a light kit up in the top here. So that your fountain, you get the use of it both day and night, and it's really beautiful at night. Almost looks like the reflection like a fire going outside. Also, you can add some of the artificial greenery to give it a nice softened look.
Sure.
And a lot of times people will use this to slow down the flow of the water across the top so that the splashing isn't so intense, because you lose a lot of water between evaporation and splashing, so this cuts down on some of that.
That's a great idea.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Now the wall fountains, they're also all self-contained with a recirculating pump. You can add a light kit into this. We sell both the, we sell 3 sizes of light kits, large, which can be tapped into a Malibu system. This size that's used in here, which is a halogen light, has its own transformer. And there's one smaller size that can fit into a small wall fountain like this. They're all great, they're all beautiful.
How dramatic.
Yes, and also for your outdoor decor, in addition to a wall fountain, we also offer outdoor wall decor. This here is a tablet made out of concrete, so it's kind of heavy.
I bet.
Yeah, hard to install, but beautiful. But what we've also gone into is this cast fiberglass that comes in a range of dramatic finishes that match with most of the home decors that are out there today, with the color schemes on the homes, and they're just beautiful. And they go up with like 1 or 2 screws.
That is spectacular.
Aren't they beautiful?
That's beautiful.
My name is Kate, and I've been at Gibson's for about 3 years, and I'm here today to show you some of the lovely things that we have in the store.
Kate, tell me about this. This is stunning.
Isn't this great?
Yes.
Kathy, this is a lacquered bar, and it's a portable bar that you can actually close up and make into a Bombay chest. It has a crackled interior, inlaid tile, and lacquered wood with lots of detail and painting. Down below, it shows you a place where you have your wine bottles or your liqueur bottles can be settled, many drawers, and wonderful places here for these wonderful aperitif little glasses that you can put in there. The great thing about this, like I said before, is it all closes up, the top comes down, and it becomes a wonderful chest.
And it's not an antique?
No, this is a new company that we just recently brought in. You can see right behind us we have a screen that they've also done. This screen is wonderful because not only is it shown colored on one side, but the other side is lacquered as well. So you have 2 complete looks from the one screen.
And I see it's sold already.
Yeah. Came on the floor yesterday and was sold by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What else do you have?
Well, we have some other little goodies over here if you want to take a walk.
Okay.
Okay. This is one of the tables that I created, and one of the things we wanted to show here was the fact that you can use a multitude of candles with whatever you're doing. And also we had to put a little whimsy in here, so you notice I have a little worm that's climbing over the cup. I couldn't resist.
Isn't this fun?
Actually,
there's mushrooms and everything. Lemons.
We could get a little container. You can take almost any container that you like with this beaded fruit and just kind of place it in at any kind of angle that you want. Some fun colors, some good ideas. Looks good.
Colorful.
Almost like you want to eat it. The colors are so great. Kathy, I want to show you something really exciting. This is one of our newest products here at the store, and it's an umbrella. It's called the Catalina. We're so excited about it because it's really a nautical feel. It's a wonderful thing. You can move it around like this by just using these handles down here on the side. And then when you get ready to drop one of the sides because the sun is too strong for you, you come right here, you pull out this pole, you drop it like so, and right in here, you're gonna have to go to the other side. There's a little hook.
Oh, a hook. Oh, I see.
And then it just sits like this. Now we'll do that on all the sides so that you can actually close the entire umbrella.
This is so much fun.
Kathy, you know we're big on teak at Gibson's, and this is a great setting, a combination of a Kingsley Bay table with Gloucester carver and side chairs. A carver chair, in English terms, is an armchair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they call it a carver because the man who carved the meat sat with an armchair.
Oh.
And Gloucester's
at the
an
head
English
of the table.
company. Yeah. But this is a great combination. I believe Ginger's going to show us in the customer's home later on today, so you can see what it looks like in the great outdoors. But what's really remarkable about this table setting is the umbrella. This is called the Balance Umbrella, and it's by Terra Manufacturing, and it was designed by a German physicist whose wife had a hard time opening umbrellas. So you reach inside and you just pull down on the cage, and it goes up very easily, just like that.
Isn't that
and you
nice?
lock it into place, and it's up with one arm. Now, what's even better is to tilt it. You just grab onto one of the spines, and it tilts.
And it stays?
And it stays. Now, if it's a little bit windy, to keep it in place, you just slip down the little locking lever. Kind of hard to figure out.
Well, let's go to the factory and see how they make this.
Let's do it.
Come visit Tiramisu in Corona del Mar. Homemade Neapolitan Italian cuisine. Everything is fresh, and wait till you taste the tiramisu.
We always recommend, a reservation, to avoid disappointment.
We're right in front of the entrance of Tiramisu, and this is where the experience begins. And 3 hours later, unfortunately, it ends. So I'll see you at Tiramisu. Arrivederci.
Ciao, Bella. One.
Moongate, hidden but not unknown. The choice of Orange County's distinguished professionals. Contemporary, bold, relaxing, soothing. Moongate, a hair salon like no other. where today's top hair professionals have performed outstanding service for over 10 years. Moongate Salon in Irvine, just 15 minutes from South County on the toll road in the Gateway Towers.
Well, Kathy, just like I promised, we're going to take another factory tour. This time it's Terra Furniture in the City of Industry, and they make great patio furniture.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Me either. Kathy, I'd like you to meet the owners of Terra, Mr. Gary Stafford and Mr. Ken Burrows.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, for sure.
And Ken's going to give us a tour of how they assemble the furniture, finish the furniture, and also how they make umbrellas.
Oh, wonderful.
And this is what's known as a fixture, a metal fixture, of which all of the component parts are fit onto. And this being the leg, and here's your center casting, in the center of the table, of which, ultimately umbrella goes through. Your tabletop would be on here, but your component parts are put on here. So as you can see at this particular table, you obviously have 4 legs, and then there'll be 2 of these center castings. And then if the table gets glass, then there'll be another top band that would be welded to the top. If it gets fiber stone, which is our faux stone top, that would then just be placed on top of the legs. There'll be a little clip put here, and then those would be screwed on.
Okay. This is made out of a square wood.
And that's what he's doing right here.
Wow.
This is what's called a numerical controlled router, an NC machine.
That's amazing.
Now it puts all of the holes in it as well?
Also drills all the holes. Does everything from this square piece of wood. You can actually make violin parts on a machine like this. Wow. Well, this is where the cords go through. See that from the end of the strut, there's a cord that comes up, goes through here, goes to the other side, goes all the way to the other end, so that when you're pulling down, it's pulling up over here.
Okay.
And that locking device, well, when all these cords when it's put together and all these cords are going across each other, that locking device comes through here and actually pulls it down, keeps them taut. This is Australian brown chestnut, and this is cut from trees that are 100+ years old, and they've been through 4 extreme weather conditions: fire, wind, rain, flooding, and drought. Wow. And hence you get all the character of the wood as Ginger was saying, you get fire marks, you get water marks, you get beetle marks, and that's part of the character of the wood.
Really neat. What kind of marking is this?
That's a fire mark.
Wow.
Heavy quantities. This is going down to a hotel in Jamaica.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Now, is this a custom design?
No, it's in our catalog. It's called El Cid.
Did you have it at the market?
No, it's not a big seller.
Oh, okay.
Not very many people take to it here in the United States.
Really? It's beautiful.
But they took right to it in Jamaica. Now, what is happening here is this particular color ultimately will be one of our more popular finishes called rust. And it actually starts with a black base, as you can see over there.
Right.
Which is the liquid paint?
It was a liquid paint, that's correct. And then the first stage of the antiquing is this tan color. And we use regular paint brushes with the bristles not quite as long. And you can see then stippling it. Now this is stage one, which is the tan. After the tan color antiquing has been completely applied, then this will go in the oven, again for 30 minutes, come back out, let to cool, and then the second color.
So you bake it for a half an hour between each coat?
That's right. The second color, which is the terracotta color, which you see down there, will then go on top of this tan, and then what will happen is that you will achieve what we call rust. You have the terracotta on top of the tan.
Yeah.
He's actually placing this top on a 3M product, and although this has been painted and looks like metal, it's actually a synthetic material that is like a fiberglass. It isn't literally fiberglass, but like a fiberglass, and this bends, if you will, and that's what gives you your ability, your tilting.
So all these are the same 3M product?
Just this part here. And there's two on each chair. And
now the paint doesn't crack?
No, well that's, I was just going to point out. There, for many years, we were doing it without painting, and this is white when you don't paint it. So it actually sticks out quite readily.
Oh, white?
Yes,
oh,
really.
Geez.
So we, along with 3M, came up with a method of painting these that adheres to that mechanism and does not crack.
Now what kind of foam is this?
That's a polyester, synthetic.
Now, is it any special properties for use outdoors?
Oh, it's made specifically for outdoors so that it does not mildew. And also this has been developed so that it does not absorb moisture or water. Should you pour water on there, it goes all the way through. So you're not going to end up, let's say this is left out of doors, then you're not going to end up with mildew. So this takes the filler and makes it real small, if you will, and allows the cover to go over pretty rapidly.
So that's how you can get the small hole on the end of it.
Exactly. He finishes up the corners just to make sure that they're in neat order. The man that invented this, actually his reason for inventing it was that he watched his wife struggle to put their umbrella up and down while it was in a table. And you know how difficult it can be depending on the size of the table you're stretching out here. So the first thing he did was design this to go up and down with one hand. And the way you do that is pull a strut out until you can see the metal cage, as we call it. Then you walk in and put your hand around the cage and just pull down with one hand, if you will. Once you secure the umbrella into its position by putting that little pin in there, now you can walk out to any strut, either with one hand or two, and just pull down. And you've now tilted the umbrella.
Great.
Now let's say the sun...
That's the way it should be.
You've had it like this for a couple of hours and the sun is now coming in on the opposite side. You just pull up here and then go back to the opposite side and just pull down.
Ken, thank you so much for the tour. It was very informative, and we really enjoyed it. You have a great factory here.
Well, thank you, Derek, for coming out. It's appreciated that you did, and we look forward to seeing you again.
Great. Well, Ginger, that sure was a fun tour, wasn't it?
Oh, it was great. I loved it.
Well, we have a great home in Newport Coast that we're going to take some of this and work a little magic.
Yes, it's going to be beautiful.
You got any ideas?
Yeah, I do. There's a few things here we can use out there. I'm going to keep it as a surprise, though. I'll just have to wait and see.
Great, let's go. Well, Ginger, I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed that tour at Terra, and I see you brought a set of the Renaissance furniture and a great table setting. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
Yeah, this is the Renaissance. It's a cast aluminum, and we brought it in the rust finish, which at the factory tour we went over how there's actually 3 colors that are, you saw the girls lined up actually doing the dabbing of the colorations, and so we figured we'd bring that out.
Great.
It matches the flooring for this homeowner's deck here. What we've done is we've accessorized it. This is a more formal look. We've taken and used double placemats with chargers. I like to use chargers outside because a lot of times outdoor food is a little bit heavier than your regular barbecue. Indoor barbecue. I know, the ribs and things. We're using the paper plates, the paper napkins, and then these are our favors for our guests. And
what's in here?
That is a balsamic vinegar.
Really neat. Now, don't we also have those in olive oil?
Yeah, we have several different varieties in the store.
Now, I had a customer that gave me a great idea with these. Is once they're empty, you can rinse them out really well and use them as wine holders at each individual place setting.
Oh, that's great. Oh, we should have done that today. This is also a hostess gift, which you can bring in, which coordinates for the hostess of the day.
Wow, a nice ice bucket and some potpourri.
Uh-huh.
Well, notice you've also used some of our great Ferroy candles on the table setting, and a nice silk arrangement that was custom made by Liz.
Yeah, and the Ferroy candle is a vanilla, because a lot of times if you get like a perfumey kind of a scent, it doesn't really go with the food, so I try to use something more like a vanilla.
And it's great color coordination too. Off-white goes with everything. Ginger, tell me what you've got set up over here on the bar.
Okay, over at the bar what we did, I'll start with the furniture. We actually did some mixing. The homeowner has some existing OWL, so we used the new Sedona color from OWL to coordinate, because they have a nice swivel rocker. We just kind of want to break up the look a little bit.
It's a great combination.
Yeah, and it's okay to go ahead and use different cushion colors. It's just, it's really just have some fun with it, and it gives the customer, the homeowner, a chance to kind of, try different fabrics and colors out.
Great.
What we've done on top of the bar here is we've used the outdoor placemats again, and these are my new outdoor plastic. They're kind of like a taupe glass, which is really kind of a nice thing.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah, aren't those nice? And you can drop them, and they won't even break. Don't try that now, though. Okay. We've also used, this is actually some pottery dishes that we're using here. So I've changed a little bit and not used the paper plates as on the actual dining table. Again, we have a small silk that we've put here just for some color. Actually, the food presentation will add a lot more color to this particular bar area, because it'll be like a buffet and used as an eating area. This is from Terra again. It's also done the rust finished with the ribbed fabric. This is all Sunbrella, and it actually has a fiber fill on the inside, so it doesn't, mold at all, which is really nice.
This is like the cushions they were showing us with the foam that all the water drains out.
With that really neat machine that stuffs the
cushions.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool, isn't it? I like that.
That is neat.
Well, I don't know about you, but if I had this view, I'd have my chaise turned around the other direction.
Yeah, I know. It's beautiful out here.
It is gorgeous.
Look at the mountains today.
Yeah. Now, Ginger, isn't there a side patio on this home?
Yeah, it's right over here.
Oh, great.
This is where the homeowner had some existing OWL that we kind of coordinated.
Tied in the pattern with the bar.
Yeah,
great.
There's no need to have to do everything, all at once. And this is, OWL will just last you forever. It's a very solid, as you saw last year in the tour that we did.
Oh, was that fun?
Yeah,
I like that
really
factory
neat.
tour. Well, this is our formal look, and I understand that you've got a plan for a little bit of a less formal look?
Yes, we've got our teak, which is a real popular
So you're going to work a little more magic for us.
Yeah, we're
going to. All right, let's get started on that.
Okay.
Well, Well, Ginger, the changeover was dramatic. This is a great casual look. Now, what's the concept of the table setting here?
Well, this is more like a ladies' luncheon you could do with this. Again, we've gone ahead and we've used the chargers, and we've used paper plates, and we've got our favors here, lavender candles for each of the guests. And then we also have our hostess gift again that coordinates, which is really nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah. The guest towels for the bathroom, and a little bit of a candle.
And these are all Kaspari paper goods?
These are all Kaspari. That's they're from Europe. That's a German company.
Great.
Which is really nice.
It's a beautiful look, bright, vibrant colors. And I like the idea of the hurricanes around the candles for outdoors. That way they don't blow out.
Yeah, especially a day like this.
This is really a
like
windy
crazy today. And we've also got our plasticware too again.
Okay, and this is, I'm sorry?
No, that's beer pilsners, which are really nice. Yeah.
Ladies and beer.
Yeah, well, you can use a really nice, pink lady in there or something if you want to.
Well, also it's great for lemonade. Lemonade tastes, use those at home for lemonade or iced tea. It's just kind of more of a dramatic presentation.
Yeah, and actually this is an iced tea pitcher here. You could do really nice iced teas with it. The nice things about these are they unscrew. So for like the top rack in the dishwasher, or if you want to pack them, for motor homes or on that nice little romantic picnic or something.
Or great if you have a nice boat that you limit on storage.
Just anything. It's really nice.
I really like that. What else can you tell us about the teak furniture?
Well, pretty much the teak furniture is extremely durable. What happens with the teak is it really doesn't go anywhere. It's like us. It lasts it grays like us. It lasts for 50 to 100 years like us. It even goes through an adolescent period like us, which is really nice. Yeah.
Tell me a little about the adolescent period.
Okay, what it does is you're going to purchase it, and it's going to look just like this. And this is a natural oil on it. Nothing's been applied to it. This is how it comes out of the box. This is after it's harvested, what it looks like.
Okay.
Then probably, give or take a few months from now, it's going to get some water, some sprinklers, some rain. It's going to go through a little bit of a water spotting, which that's the adolescence I call it.
Right.
And then
skin goes bad for a little bit.
But if you just stay with it and you kind of hose it off, continuously, it's not going to rust or anything. That goes away and it turns into a beautiful gray patina.
I see you've got a great lounge chair over here, Ginger.
Yeah, again, we mix. This is Gloucester again.
Wow.
And what's nice about this one is, as you can see here, it has an adjustable leg area. You can go flat, you can put the back down, and it can be like a bench. Or you can go up, in retail, you love this because you can get your feet up, during the day, which is nice.
Well, it looks so comfortable.
And that nice, it's got the arms, and this also has a tray here, which you can use for either side.
For your suntan lotion or your cocktail.
Yeah, whatever. And then this is also your magazine rack, which is again all teak. Isn't that great?
Well, this is a beautiful, beautiful piece of furniture.
Yeah, it is. It's very comfortable. And the wheels have a little bit of rubber on them. It makes it very easy to move because teak is heavy again.
Yeah.
It's really windy today. It's not going anywhere.
Right.
So that's
teak
really nice.
It's one of your heaviest woods.
But these are probably their most comfortable chair. They have what I refer to as the drink arm right here, which is really nice.
Yes.
And it's kind of fashioned after an Adirondack, but you really can use it in like any sort of application in your yard. I mean, I've had people buy it for Italian-style homes that are so popular right now, to the Hampton style, to the the Spanish style. It just really is.
It's a great look.
Once
you got everything set up, I was amazed at how dramatic the change was.
Yeah, isn't that something?
The teak. I don't know. The customer would have to be hard-pressed to make a choice on this.
Yeah, and when it ages out, it'll go just beautiful with this flooring here. Again, I really like the teak to age. That's kind of your best,
the gray tones,
longevity.
You'll pick up the gray tones in the tile here. Well, Ginger, this is a beautiful, simple bench, and I assume that it's made of teak as well.
Yeah, and gorgeous. This is called the Derby bench, and this is from Kingsley Bait again. And I came in, it was just a perfect place between the two palm trees, and you can enjoy this really great fountain, and the sun exposure is really nice here, so I thought this would be a great place.
Well, it's a great look.
Yeah, for at the end of the day when you're just trying to see the sunset go down and want to rest a little bit and get away from the rest of the world.
Wonderful.
It's kind of nice.
Ginger, thank you for pulling those looks together. And if you have any questions regarding our patio furniture, feel free to call Ginger or one of our other patio specialists.
Yeah, please do. We'd be happy to help you.
Thank you for watching At Home with Gibson's. We look forward to seeing you next time. And special thanks to Ken Burrows and his staff at Terra Furniture in the City of Industry. I enjoyed that tour. I think you did too.
Yes. We'll see you next time at Home with Gibson's.